got a phone call. Keep watering them. You gotta water them every day. Every day you gotta water them, Sally.
This Thing of Ours is a 2002 film co-written, directed by, and starring Danny, I'm gonna butcher this, Provenzano. It follows a group of gangsters trying to make it into the mob by using modern tech to pull off the greatest heist ever.
This movie really wants to be Sopranos, like really badly.
They even have some of the actors from it.
Big Pussy's in a main role. Phil Leotardo's closeted self is in there. And they have the rat from the college episode. Yeah, it feels like a very boring episode of The Sopranos without Tony. There's a lot of telling story scenes, which is kind of a big thing in mafia shows and stuff, of them telling a story of their past adventure or something. You know, you hear the last couple sentences of the story. However, this film tells you the whole story of whatever happened, and it's like an unflinching camera on one shot, and it's just...
Jimmy the shoemaker came out. Says, Giuseppe, what happened? He says, I lose my arm. Where I work, I got in the bagel with the ice. Said, the doctor, I don't have a 10,000, I have a fix it. Says, Giuseppe, relax. I'll fix it. You fix it, you're a shoemaker.
I've never watched The Sopranos. I've heard it's amazing. As someone who hasn't seen The Sopranos, I found a lot of the cuts to be really confusing or jarring, especially when it goes from one scene to a hard cut and then music that does not match the tone from the previous scene into the new scene. And it just felt really weird.
Nick, Robert, let's go.
And it kind of came off as a little boring to me. It wasn't bad, it's just didn't work out for me specifically.
Yeah. Honestly, the film was good and it had some funny moments that we did laugh at, but it was just kind of like a movie.
What's the matter?
This thing is over.
What'd you expect?
I'm a pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. I'm a pleasant mother pheasant plucker. Hear me again. Yeah, now, party ain't over until I say I'm the motherfucking pheasant fucker.
Universal Squadrons is a 2011 film written and directed by Mark Milhone. The film follows Captain Lance Deacon as he returns home to his Texas ranch only to be plagued by disturbing visions and unexplainable circumstances.
This was one of the biggest surprises.
Yeah.
Because we saw the cover of it and we were like, oh no. We just didn't want to sit through a
military hoorah
film.
Semper Fi, motherfucker.
It wasn't extremely good. It was extremely good in relation to a lot of what we watched.
This one just kind of feels like a failed TV pilot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it, but it has some really great ideas. IMDb estimates the budget at $3 million, and it actually shows. It's one of the few movies of this collection that we've watched so far that doesn't have a writer, producer, or director that's in the movie itself.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some really cool shots. There's a fake video game in it. And they have multiple locations. At the same time, there's also awkward dialogue.
I've been waiting for you to marry me ever since we were 8 years old and you would put worms in my hair.
You liked that, didn't you?
The main soldier that comes home, his girlfriend, who I kept calling Fallon Headley. I don't know much cowgirl stuff, and so that was the closest. I was like, oh, it's Fallon Headley.
And his dad with his, some give some give everything. And others play damn video games.
Them damn video games.
Sweet cross-eyed Jesus.
A lot of the movie actually focuses around PTSD and the effects of it.
How bad the government can be with experimentation.
There's a lot of Jacob's Ladder references in the film. The special effects in it, they're okay. The main character, he gets superpowers and he can run really fast. The only thing that I can think of whenever I see that is Smallville. Not because I ever watched Smallville, but I would watch the WB.
Commercials for it?
Yes. And they'd always have that shot of like,
You said you couldn't give a reason. For that I'll have to believe.
And they also do reuse a lot of shots in the film, like particularly continuously going through the PTSD. I think that's a much more clever use of reused shots because I think it just kind of continues to push in the idea that like you're reliving the same issues over and over again. There are really good parts to this film.
there's also Corky, the horn dog. He's constantly just flirting with everyone and everything in the film.
That's true.
Hell, I get all the best magazines, you know. Hustler, Beaver, Snatch, Barely Legal. None of them chicks got a thing on Miss Becky as far as I can see. I get to have you as my nurse. It'd be my pleasure to be in this kind of pain most every day.
And talking about how hot his wife is, the
Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley is, yeah, which is like, lay off, dude. That's his wife.
Fallon Henley, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry.
But you, I'm feeling pretty good about already.
420 High Desert Way is a 2010 film written, directed, produced, edited by, and starring Tom Breedlove.
Pretty good.
The movie is about a police officer going into deep cover in order to make a huge bust on some kind of super strain of weed.
I mean, the weed's not technically a big part of the film. It's there, but it feels like it was just in the title to get people to watch the film. The main guy...
Your cover name is D-Dog.
Oh yeah, there's D-Dog.
That's what he's called. That's his deep cover name is D-Dog. And I'm like, this is fucking Metal Gear Solid, you son of a bitch.
It is the High Desert Way.
It's trying so hard to convince you that all these characters are cool, that this guy is a drug kingpin.
For me, it's so funny also because like the drug kingpin Banshee is supposed to be so dangerous and paranoid. It's too risky to put people in there. But like, trust this D-Dog like that. He sees him do one skate move and then was like, you're so cool, you gotta teach me sometime. And then he invites him to a party.
Fuck, man. Damn. He's got some fucking balls. Yo, bro, if you're interested, there's a party tonight. Lots of my bros, a few hoes, and some chronic shit.
Also, the audio in this film...
The audio's bad.
It's
all over the place. Whoever mixed this movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's only
Oh, you guys, huh?
I got 4 birds and a 40-pounder push. I'm trying to cut something. Ain't no beating around the bush.
The lines themselves are also rough. There is so many scenes of like awkward white boys trying to be tough.
The movie is like an hour and a half of them just using AAVE, and it's...
Damn, bro, that shit was tight. Oh, yo, let me introduce you to my entourage. This is the one and only Danny.
What's up, yeah?
Oh, check that shit out, dog. That's my fucking guy. I like that shit, man. Fucking keeping it real. Straight up like that.
Writer, director, producer, editor, and star also has a really bad habit of having these like really terrible one-liners that he thought was so cool and a literal shit monologue.
Oh yeah.
Look, I deal in small numbers. Just enough cash to keep me in the shit.
In the shit, huh? Well, in the shit's one thing, deep shit's another. When you're friends with Banshee, you're in the shit. And when you're not, it's deep shit. And that's what I do for a living.
This movie also leans into a lot of weird tropes and like awkward cliches. Why did they need D-Dog when they had the female cop, who I don't remember the name of because I think it's mentioned once. Why did she have a badge magnet on her fridge if she's in deep cover?
Also, there's full frontal nudity in the film, and it's like, not for this film.
Movie.
And the guy is naked in it, and you're just like,
I don't want to see that.
No, thank you. Also, they're fucking playing GoldenEye Rogue Agent in a scene. GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
Isn't it like the bank mission or something?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it.
Shut the fuck
New
up
York,
before they lock us
New
all up.
Twists of Fate is a 2009 film written by John King Fior, directed by Pat Serrato and Conrad Glover. It follows a recently released mobster that is forced into the life again by revenge. Oh man, this film.
Okay, I'll say this. The film isn't good. It has some interesting ideas, though.
To set the tone, it starts out with this black and white slideshow trying to show off how the main guy, Joey, was a bad guy, TM. I will say there's something weirdly charming about this film. I would definitely say a lot of the acting is like The Room, Tommy Wiseau caliber.
The acting isn't great, but you can tell these people are acting their ass off, like trying to convey the emotion of these scenes.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Philip DeMarco, he got whacked a couple weeks back.
I remember. Down by the pier.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, the three guys together again.
That scene, which we just showed as part of the intro, perfectly encapsulates the film.
Yes.
You can tell exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to be
kind of like lighthearted moment in a dramatic movie.
Yeah.
I've been going a long time. Let me hear it.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
But there's so many things wrong in that scene. The fact that he just starts singing out of nowhere. There's next to no sound effects for him actually slapping the car. And then Joey gets out of prison, and Joey's audio is like right here.
Shut the fuck up.
And the guy Joey is like slurring through all of his lines throughout the entire film.
Yeah.
So how's it feel to be out?
Good. It's still sinking in.
I was supposed to go first. It's been 1 month and this still ain't sitting well with me.
I ain't out 5 seconds, and you got me involved in Grand Theft Auto?
The beginning of this film is Joey getting out of prison, getting adjusted back to life, while his friends still want him to do crime.
Yeah, his brother.
And he's like, I don't want to do it anymore. The brother Phil gets shot and killed by the bad guy, and then Joey goes after the bad guy, and then the movie completely shifts into this other film. During the altercation of Joey taking on the bad guy, he gets shot and is on the run and basically kidnaps a woman.
Traps her in her home.
He needs to hide out here for a while. And then it turns into a love film between the woman and
Joey.
Oh man.
Stockholm Syndrome starts like that. It goes from him holding her at gunpoint and her being weirdly sarcastic and snippy with him.
I don't like the situation one bit.
It goes from that to a day later her going, toast's getting cold, and being weirdly flirtatious with him.
That was silly, wasn't it? Then I suppose running off to Jamaica together would be out of the question.
I remember when we were watching it, we kept being like, no, this is not gonna
She's putting on an act or something.
Yeah, she's not actually gonna fall in love with this guy that just kidnapped her, right? And I think the thing that makes it even more weird is that the romance plot of the movie, it's not as if it's interesting, Take the enthralling delivery of the coffee and shirt scene.
You got any coffee? Why don't you make some coffee? You got a shirt or something I could borrow?
I think I might have something. How do you want it?
Cream light, 1 sugar.
All I have is the non-dairy stuff. I'm lactose intolerant.
What does that mean? Milk pisses you off?
Riveting! You know, when you have to film in public, you're supposed to get permits. However, if you're a very cheap production, you might not. In these instances, you try your best to avoid people in shots and stuff like that. Anyway, there's a scene with Joey visiting his brother after he's been killed in the cemetery, and I think we're pretty sure that they didn't get like a permit to film there.
100% positive. There's too many shots where like you watch as the cameraman like is adjusting this thing. They don't cut to a new shot. It's literally just the camera shifting.
Because we think that, okay, there might be
Someone's
someone
walking up.
Also, there's a shot of a grave that we're pretty sure is just an unmarked grave that they photoshopped the character's name on.
It's rough.
Oh.
And like Joey's stumbling through his lines, like the whole weird thing with the drink.
I still got some things to think about. Take it easy on this, nah.
It's really bad. It's really good. This one is a room caliber gem, I would say, where it's better on multiple watches, and the incomprehensible nature of it is what makes it so good.
What's so funny?
I just got it.
What's that?
Lactose intolerant.
I can't think of a worse job. No sleep, no personal life, crappy pay, and then we have to carry that home in our heads every night.
Yeah, but we get to shoot people.
Death by Engagement is a 2005 film written and directed by Philip Krieger. It's about a deranged husband-to-be turned supernatural entity that haunts the ring he gave his bride. As the ring is passed between expectant brides, each is met with a grisly end.
So what'd you think of it?
It stinks.
Oh man. That's
Spider,
nice.
right? Spider?
Yeah, that's right.
This is a piece of fucking shit.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Why are you talking about this? And your drums are for shit, and you suck too, man. What the fuck?
Newark Avenue is a 2015 film written and starring Joey Napoli. It is presented as a found footage film about 2 FBI agents that mysteriously disappeared in March of 1981 while surveilling organized crime members in New Jersey.
DJ Mikey like sick.
I always want to be very nice. However...
No, you're right. You're right. Of course I'm right, man. I'm always right. Damn right I'm crazy. I'm like Wile E. Coyote's super genius crazy.
This was...
painful.
This was pretty painful.
I think it's kind of compounded by the fact that we like found footage films.
Everyone hates found footage films because they became so overused, but I really like them. My favorite type of art is the art that blends like fiction and reality, or tries to. Yeah, it's supposed to be a found footage film, but it does the absolute bare minimum. The movie is supposed to take place in 1981, I think. However, you can clearly tell it's a camera that has, like, you know, they're putting a filter on it.
I'm gonna come give you a call. The phone's downstairs.
The fact that they decided to make this a period found footage film, it was such a risky choice.
But it didn't pay off. Throughout the film, there's these little moments where they have a radio playing, and he has like a physical radio on his lap. The problem is, there's one part where they talk about the Yankees losing, which is in October of 81. Then they talk about Reagan getting shot, which is in March of 81. But they talk about the Yankees first. Also, they use Eye of the Tiger, which is from 82. Yeah. They didn't do the research.
This is kind of what we do. We sit in the car, listen to the radio, smoke some cigarettes, eat some food.
The movie is just so unbelievably frustrating. Nearly the entire film takes place in a car.
Got the good stuff?
Got it.
Nice.
That's you.
Davey Price, my co-star. You can say hi to Jamie whenever you like.
Hi. Oh, God, that's weird.
The main character is quite a piece of shit.
I cannot wait to get home to our bed and just lay there with you naked. That'd be cool. I like you naked.
It feels like a lot of the movie is unscripted.
There's Tony Dimples in the car. I think I see him. Bingo. There he is. All right. This shit just got real.
The dialogue that comes out is not really that enthralling.
No. I will say this. Davey, he is the most believable. He feels like a person.
It's Jenny, man. It's like every day she wants all these answers, and she wants them right now. And it's like I can't give her a definitive answer when we're coming home. And she doesn't understand that. She wants me to sign these divorce papers right now. It's like I can't do it.
I think it's like they're supposed to be lovable, goofballs, but no, bro, you're just racist. It's like, no, you're just a dick.
Shit, and you suck too, man. What the fuck?
Hey!
What are you now, right? Shit, what are you now, right? Huh? I'll see you back. Get your ass here. I need it. Rock and rap? Come on, man. Who's doing that shit?
I will say it does have one of the best lines in any of these films of...
What's the word, my low-key Caucasian brothers?
Anytime I meet a white person now, I'm going to say, what's up, my low-key Caucasian people.
One quick thing. Why the fuck does the camera have, occasional superhuman listening ability?
Jojo, film this right here. Look at
What?
this right here.
Really? This is cool to film, man? Because I know, you give me a little trouble with the camera.
Absolutely, with all this sappy, sad stuff we're talking
You're not
about.
gonna keep lying to me.
Like a date.
Where the audio is so...
The audio is so bad. The audio is so bad.
The crab ass came out.
Yeah, whatever. Again?
Right, Tonto.
It's god-awful.
The phone calls where you can 100% hear in very startling clarity the other person on the other line, which is the opposite of Templar Nation.
Hello?
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, hun, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Were you sleeping?
Yeah, look at the time.
I know it's late.
Did you get my gift?
Yes, I got the camera, yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
You better be recording.
I am. I'm looking right into the camera.
Ooh, I like
Shut up.